Alright, welcome to my TED Talk. I'm so mad at my other GoPro. Oh, get out of here. Welcome to the Dark Side Off-Road Cooking Channel. I thought I'd do a little video where I just kind of do one take and tell you guys about my first year basically having the Jeep and having the YouTube channel Dark Side Off-Road, because I'm a Star Wars nerd and I love Darth Vader. The Jeep is called Vader. So Dark Side Off-Road it was. Even though it's not like totally off-road, I mean it's off-road. It's more overlanding and adventure, but once in a while when I have the ability to go into an off-road park is cool. I just wanted to share my experience. First of all, thanks for watching and catching up. I'm on my Allegheny National Forest adventure right now. I'm not sure if the video comes out before or after this, but the first thing I had written down to talk about was why I got into Jeeping. So a couple years ago, I think it was around 2017, my dad got a JK. And it's something he's always wanted, and he took me out in it the first time, and we just did some dirt roads and it was awesome. And I was like, okay, I could see why he wanted to do this. And it turns out a year later, in 2018, I went to go visit my uncle for a week in Sacramento. So out by, we didn't do the Rubicon Trail, but he's by the Rubicon Trail, Fordyce, and all sorts of fun stuff out there. And he let my wife and I use his JKU Rubicon, which was incredible, for a week. And once I did that, he took us out and showed us some things, showed us how to use it, did some rocks, did some little ledges, and at that point I sort of knew I had to start saving up for my own. And 3 years later, after 3 years of saving, I got this. I think the JLs look super cool. I still like the JKs, but the JLs look super cool. And yeah, I got this bad boy in Columbus, Ohio. I had to drive 6 hours to go get it. I spent 3 or 4 months looking for it, figuring out what I wanted. I knew I wanted black because of the Vader theme. And yeah, I found one in Michigan, found one in Ohio, decided to go to the Ohio one. And I had enough for a down payment, and I had enough for my build after saving for 3 years. Getting a Jeep is no joke, it's pricey. But I will say the build out that I did, the 35s, the 2.5-inch lift, some of the tech and the bumper and winch combo and tire carriers, it does exactly what I needed to. I'm not doing a huge rock crawling, bashing rocks and need 37s or 40s or 1 tons or anything like that. I just want to be able to go places other people can't, see cool things, get to remote spots, and not have to get stuck too often. And the 35s pretty much do the job. The Ridge Grapplers are really good tires for being able to go 80 on a highway and not have to listen to them drone. And they're really good grippy in mud and rocks and dirt. So the build was good. I just wanted to get it out of the way, have it the way I wanted to, and I haven't done much with it since last fall. I did the full build in like 6 months. And outside of some knickknacks on it, I haven't done a lot. The YouTube channel. Why would I start a YouTube channel? I've never had a YouTube channel. I don't know why people would care what I do, but I do. I'm a consummate sharer. I've always loved telling stories, posting things on Instagram, and I'm definitely an extrovert in that aspect. So it just made sense. I do have a media background in digital and video, and I have a marketing company. So even the equipment, the GoPros, having drone access and tripod access and things, I have access to that stuff. So it was easy to get started. And I have the programming too. I have Adobe, so I can edit. And editing is a whole other story. But I started the channel because I was under the impression, and I heard from all sorts of people in Western New York and Buffalo, that because we're in New York, there's no place you can go. If you get the Jeep good luck finding some place to take it, because there's nowhere to off-road legally, and you're just going to be able to go to the grocery store and, you know, waste all your money on lift kits and stuff. And it's just not true. And there's private property events in Western New York. There's dirt roads that aren't like crazy off-roading, but they are good to get to camp spots and see cool things. Even at state parks like Letchworth State Park, which is one of the best parks in the Northeast, and definitely in New York. So by starting the channel, I'm able to document these things, share them with people, and they can use them as resources. And I've had tons of people leave comments and send me messages saying that they never knew this stuff existed. And that's really all it's about. That's all I wanted to do, was share that stuff. And, you know, yeah, you could go, I go further, I go into PA. I'm in Pennsylvania right now. I'm right across the New York-Pennsylvania border. I've gone to Bald Eagle, which is down by State College, Roush, you know, down by Philly, and Virginia. So yeah, I go farther distances, but I'd say within 3 to 4 hours of Western New York, you could get somewhere before lunchtime, have a full afternoon of exploring, and camp at like a half a dozen or more places. And that's what I'm trying to share with everyone, so that's why I started the channel. I will say that shooting video is a lot of work. I've watched some other YouTubers that have done videos like this too, and everyone says the same thing. I don't know if you know, maybe it's just obvious, but in order to get tripod shots and handheld shots, you're running up and down the road. You're running hundreds of yards, feet, which amount to yards, which, you know, and you're running back and you're out of breath and you're in and out of the vehicle and you're changing batteries and cameras and you're changing SD cards, and it's a lot of work. And to some degree it does disrupt the flow of the trip, but it is also sort of fun too. You're a director basically. So what angle looks cool? What thing should I make sure I put in the video? I have to get a shot for it. What equipment should I use for this shot? And you know, I don't have crazy equipment. I just have GoPros. I don't have any crazy lenses or microphones. Most of the drone shots I've had to this point are borrowed from other people that have been on trips with me. But to some degree it does disrupt the flow. If you have other people with you, especially if they're first time, they don't realize how often you stop to shoot video. And then after the trip, there's 3 or 4 cameras worth of 4 to 6 hours of video that you have to sort through, find the good stuff from your memory of the trip, and then try and cobble together a storyline, which hopefully I've done a good job of for you. Some things that have surprised me about having the YouTube channel is people actually recognize me. I think at the time of this video I have around 775 subscribers, and they're from all over the Northeast, some of them all over the continent, and a few from international, but most of them are from the New York, PA, Northeast Virginia area. And the first time it happened was twice at Roush Creek. It's a little weird at first, but it's also super cool. Not because I need the recognition, but I just love that people are excited that, oh, you know, Tim seems friendly on video. Well, I am friendly in real life too. So if you see me, say hi, and I'll say hi and ask how your day is and what you've been doing. And I love that part. I love the community side of the Jeep world and even the YouTube world, you know. And honestly, I'm surprised anyone watches these videos at all. So thank you for watching and thinking that it's worthwhile. I appreciate you joining me on the adventures. What I've gotten out of the channel so far is some things I didn't actually expect. First of all, I do get some more time with my dad that isn't just visiting at the house, so that's been kind of cool. We go to state parks and dirt roads. He doesn't go on any of the long trips with me, but we have spent some afternoons out just exploring Western New York. The YouTube aspect of it, I've made friends from other states because of the channel. John from Dirt Road Therapy, Mark from Malarkey Taylor on YouTube, and then even people from the other side of the continent that I haven't met in person, but I talk to on the regular on Instagram and YouTube, like G from BC and Teddy from Unwinding Roads. Someday I may make it to the West Coast, and I'd love to wheel with you guys if you're watching this, but thanks for being friendly and being someone that messages me online. And to John and Mark, thanks for letting me join up for a trip, or joining me for my trip that I was planning down there. It was really cool. And I believe they have other videos from that trip. I'll link them in the description. I know Mark just put one out, so I'll link that one. And then even locally Jeep friends, just from, not even from the YouTube channel, just because I've joined a few clubs locally. Brian and Tyler, who you guys have seen in some of my older videos. Steve, who's going to be in this video from the Allegheny trip this weekend. It's just really cool to have people you can talk builds with, and even just do meetups or day trips. Someone you know you can go off-roading with, someone you could ask advice, help you do installs. Got Tyler has helped me do installs. Oh, and Nick from 12 Gates. And Nick recently helped me with the Metal Cloak coil adjusters. Tyler helped me with the bumpers. Brian's given me electrical advice and where to do some wiring stuff. It's really cool to have that like support system in the Jeep community. But really what the Jeep thing has done for me, what YouTube's done for me, and God bless my wife for supporting me and giving me a weekend or so a month away where she watches our daughter. But it's an escape for me. I own my company, my marketing company, and between that and being a dad for the last 2 years and having the pandemic, like being able to escape in the woods is just amazing. And right now, Steve left today. He was here for the first day of the trip. I did today by myself. I'm here alone at this campsite, which is why I thought it'd be a good time to do this video. And I'm just gonna soak it in and really let my mind relax. It's kind of like meditation without meditating. Have some food, have some beer, have a fire, get some sleep, and then go home. What I hope to do with the channel, if you stick around with me, I just want to continue it as a hobby. I'm not trying to make money off of this. I'm not trying to get sponsored. I mean, if anyone wants to give me money, I'll take it for gas. Please send me a message on Instagram, Vader_JLU. I do want to share more awesome places. There's other places, even in this forest, I have to document and find some more campsites on. I did a lot this weekend. There's other state forests around. There's other national forests around, Ohio, Indiana, Michigan. I'm hoping to go to the Upper Peninsula. Vermont has class 4 roads. I'd love to go over there. And who knows, maybe someday when the border restrictions kind of ease up, maybe I'll make it into Canada. There's things in Ontario and New Brunswick. I'd love to go on a trip with Virgil from NBX. That would be super cool. And I'd love to team up with some more YouTubers. Speaking of Virgil, I'd love to team up with more YouTubers. I think it's really cool watching other people shoot videos and how they like to talk about what they're doing when they want to stop, what types of shots they like to get. Just meeting people that are really cool and building that network of friends, and just making more friends in general. I think that this channel and the Jeep have given me another outlet to meet more people and expand my social life and enrich the people around me and the experiences that we have. Like every time I come to the forest, it's different. Every time I go to a new state, new restaurants, new towns, new overlooks, new parks, new people on trips, new food. I love the ability to go do new things and expand my horizons, and I think that that's something that's worth sharing with people, so I hope to do more of that as well. I don't know, I don't have a whole lot else to say, so thanks for watching my videos. If you do watch my videos and you don't subscribe, please subscribe. It makes me feel good. It helps the channel too. And if you like this video or any of the other videos, make sure you give them a thumbs up. And if you are already subscribing, no matter how long you've been around, thanks for coming on the trips with me. I really appreciate just people being interested in what I'm doing with the Jeep and the places that I'm going. And I hope, if you didn't know about some of them, that I've given you just enough information to be able to go figure it out on your own and go explore. Because as great as it is to get tracks and know where to go, half the fun is the surprise of finding something that you were looking for. I don't know, hopefully it's worthwhile for you to watch, and I hope you find some cool places to go. That's all I really want for everyone. And if you see me, say hi. I would love to meet people. And yeah, I guess until now, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next adventure. Cheers.